What if I told you that the next world leader might already be decided, but most people are still arguing about it? For decades, the United States has been the most powerful country on Earth. Its economy, military, technology, culture, everything shaped the modern world. But now, China is rising faster than any superpower in history. And many experts believe we are witnessing the biggest global power shift since World War II. So the real question is simple: China or the USA? Who will lead the world's future? Let's break this down in a clear and honest way. First, let's talk about money and economic power, because global leadership always starts there. The United States still has the largest economy in the world. The US dollar controls global trade, international loans, and financial markets. American companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Tesla dominate worldwide. The US economy is flexible, innovative, and attracts talent from every corner of the planet. But China's growth story is something the world has never seen before. In just 40 years, China moved from poverty to becoming the world's second-largest economy. It is the biggest exporter, the largest manufacturing hub, and a key trading partner for more than 120 countries. Many experts say China's economy could surpass the US in total size within the next decade. However, there's a difference between size and strength. China's economy is massive, but it relies heavily on manufacturing, government control, and debt. The US economy, on the other hand, is driven by innovation, private enterprise, and global finance. So economically, the US still leads, but China is closing the gap fast. Now let's talk about technology, the battlefield of the future. The United States has been the global tech leader for decades. Silicon Valley alone has changed the world multiple times. AI, social media, smartphones, cloud computing, most of it started in America. But China is no longer copying, it's creating. China leads the world in 5G technology, electric vehicles, facial recognition, surveillance systems, and AI implementation. Companies like Huawei, BYD, Tencent, and Alibaba are competing directly with American giants. China is also investing billions into artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and space technology. The difference is approach. The US focuses on innovation through private companies and open research. China focuses on speed, scale, and government-driven execution. In the future, leadership may not depend on who invents first, but who applies technology faster. That's where China has a serious advantage. Now, let's talk about military power, because global leadership also depends on force. The United States has the strongest military in the world. No debate. It has global bases, the most advanced weapons, unmatched naval power, and decades of combat experience. The US can project power anywhere on Earth within hours. China, however, is building quietly but rapidly. China now has the world's largest navy by number of ships. It is developing hypersonic missiles, cyber warfare capabilities, space weapons, and advanced defense systems. While the US military is global, China's military is focused, especially on Asia, Taiwan, and the South China Sea. America is still ahead militarily, but China is preparing for future wars, not past ones. Now here's something many people ignore: influence and soft power. The United States doesn't just lead with weapons or money, it leads with culture. Hollywood, music, social media, fashion, education, American culture shapes how the world thinks. Students from every country want to study in the US. English is the global language. American values of freedom and opportunity still inspire millions. China struggles here. Despite its economic power, China has limited cultural influence outside its region. Its political system, censorship, and strict control reduce its global appeal. Many countries trade with China, but they don't necessarily trust or admire it. Leadership isn't just about power, it's about who people want to follow. And this is where the future becomes interesting. The United States has strengths: innovation, alliances, culture, and experience. But it also has weaknesses: political division, rising debt, internal conflict, and declining trust in institutions. China has strengths: long-term planning, rapid execution, massive population, and state-driven ambition. But it also faces challenges: aging population, lack of transparency, limited freedom, and international suspicion. So, who wins? The truth is, the future may not belong to just one leader. We are likely entering a multipolar world where the US leads in innovation and alliances, China leads in manufacturing and infrastructure, and other powers like India and the EU rise alongside them. The US may remain the world's most influential country. China may become the world's most economically dominant country. And the real battle won't be fought with soldiers, but with technology, influence, and ideas. So the real question isn't who will lead the world, it's what kind of world will they lead. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think China will overtake the USA, or will America stay on top? Because the future is already being written, and we're living right in the middle of it.